Hi Aquarius, this reading is for you if you just recently broke up or had a fallout with your significant other. We'll have 3 separate spreads in this reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at the situation as to what happened, who left whom and why. In the second spread, we'll take a look at the advice for what comes up in the first spread. And then in spread number 3, we'll see new love coming towards you in the near future. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Alright, Aquarius, so here's the situation. We have the Hermit, clarified by the Ten of Swords. We have the Magician, clarified by the Seven of Swords. Then we have the Queen of Swords, clarified by the Three of Swords. And we have Death on the bottom of the deck. You could have been dealing with Virgo, Gemini, Scorpio, or pretty much any zodiac sign. We have Virgo here twice. I gotta be honest with you, Aquarius. This spread right here could be interpreted many different ways. I'll just focus on the one that speaks to me the most. I think you at some point realized that the person you were dealing with is a con artist. This person is a liar. This person is a trickster. This person clouds your judgment, right? Something about this person, it's like you either thought about it and you put all the facts together and you've concluded that this person's been lying to you. Perhaps you did that, you thought about it, and some other information got exposed about this person, and you decided to end this connection. Or they could have just ran away from you, and you could have realized that they were lying to you all along after they left. That's how I see this, right? The Hermit, the first card that came out, could have been a Virgo you're dealing with, right? But the Hermit is a card of a thinker, right? And I think it could have been your energy. Perhaps you went within, something was off about this person. They always had an excuse for them not answering your texts right away. Or you just, at some point, you decided to just think about it, analyze what's going on, and you came to a realization that this person is a liar and a trickster. Speaking of a liar and a trickster, the next card that came out is the Magician, which is clarified by the Seven of Swords. The Magician is not a bad card, unless it is either surrounded or clarified by particular cards. And the Seven of Swords, clarifying the Magician, is one of those cards, one of those particular cards. In this case, the Magician becomes a trickster, a liar, a manipulator, right? Somebody who uses tricks on people, right? The Seven of Swords is a card of deception. It's a card of somebody who is a liar, somebody who sneaks around, somebody who runs away, all right? The Hermit is clarified by the Ten of Swords. I think once you realized what kind of person you were actually dealing with, you decided to end this. Or perhaps they ended it. But the Ten of Swords is a card of an abrupt ending. Death on the bottom of the deck would have been a Scorpio you're dealing with, but Death is also a card of an ending. Okay, the Queen of Swords right next to the deck, that would be you, Aquarius, and you're clarified by the Three of Swords for the obvious reasons. The Three of Swords is a card of a broken heart. It's a card of feeling stabbed in the back, feeling devastated for some of you. So I don't know how long the two of you were together for, but you've realized they were lying left and right. They were tricking you, and that type of stuff. Alright, so yeah, that's what I have for you so far. Let's take a look at the advice spread real quick. So here's the advice for you, Aquarius, for what we saw in the first, but we have the Devil, the Five of Cups, the Two of Swords, clarified by the Knight of Swords, and we have the Hangman on the bottom of the deck. You could have been dealing with a Capricorn, Pisces, or any zodiac sign. If you're still watching it, then you already know this is your story. Right? For some of you, this person that we saw in the first part, they could make an attempt to come back. And if that ever happens, I think the advice for you is to send them back to the past where they belong. Alright? For others of you, the spread is talking about you still unable to let this person go. Alright? Perhaps something about them was very pleasant, that's why it's hard for you to let it go. And if that's the case, then the advice for you is to let it go. Okay, the Hangman on the bottom of the deck, it's a card of an epiphany. It's also a card of a sacrifice, right? But for most of you, it's a card of an epiphany. It's pretty much what I saw in the first spread with the Hermit. right? It's an epiphany. You've realized what type of person you were actually dealing with, right? And the Two of Swords clarified by the Knight of Swords. This is either you shutting this person down if they ever come back to you, or this is you just moving on, right? So no more, and off you go. But yeah, with the Devil and the Five of Cups, they may even either come back to you and try to lure you back in, or perhaps this is you still kind of feeling this attachment to this individual, but it's time to let go. All right, we're letting go as well. Let's move on. Spread number 3 is new love coming towards you in the near future. Here's spread number 3, Aquarius. This is new love coming towards you in the near future. We have the Six of Swords clarified by the Chariot. We have the Queen of Swords clarified by the Fool. We have the King of Swords clarified by the Ten of Cups. And we have the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow air sign, Gemini, Libra, or now the Aquarius. We also have Cancer and Aries on the table. You know what? It kind of reminds me of a Libra reading. In the Libra third spread, I think we also had the King and the Queen of Swords, right? Yeah. So it could be a Libra, but it could also be any air sign. And yeah. For the reading's sake, Aquarius, I assume you're the Queen of Swords, just to make it easier for me to interpret. But you can assign the roles as you wish. You can be either the Queen or the King of Swords, doesn't matter to me. So we start with the Six of Swords clarified by the Chariot. Both of those two cards could be interpreted as cards of going somewhere. So you could be invited to go somewhere, or you could meet this person while you're on the road, right? You could be taking your car for a service. You could be going to a dealership. You could be going to, I don't know, a racetrack to watch the cars race around a circle or something like that. But the Six of Swords is also a card of moving on, right? So perhaps this is you moving on from what happened to you with another individual. And the Chariot is a card of victory and success, all right? It's a card of a triumph. And the King and the Queen of Swords, yeah? Before I clarified what I clarified, we had the Six of Swords, the Queen and the King of Swords, and the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. As I was clarifying the Queen of Swords, I simply asked how will Aquarius feel about what's going on, and the Fool showed up. The Fool, you know, is a card of letting go of what happened in the past, and this is between you and that other person, right? And at the same time, the Fool is a card of taking a leap of faith. It's a card of liberation. I think you will, even though you'll be together with this King of Swords, you will feel free, unrestricted. You'll be together, but it's not like they're going to be setting up rules or anything like that. With this person, you will feel like it's a breath of fresh air. Most likely because you guys make a perfect match, right? Air signs make good couples. All right. The King of Swords themselves is clarified by the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is a card of a family, commitment, marriage. That's how they will think of you. And as I was clarifying the King of Swords, I asked the same question. How will this King of Swords feel about this? And the Ten of Cups showed up. Yep, this person is looking forward to getting serious with you. They see you as somebody they could marry, have children with, if that is still an option for you. All right, and the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck is the reason why. It is the most loving ace out of all 4 aces. This is a card of genuine, authentic love, very emotional ace. So it could be love at first sight. All right, but yeah, again, Six of Swords and the Chariot. Some of you could be meeting this person on the road, or perhaps you're invited to go somewhere and you'll meet this person there. You could be going to a car show. I don't know. The Chariot could be a card of transportation in general. All right, so, or perhaps you have a mutual friend who is Cancer and they're going to introduce you or something like that. Right, but it does feel like an instant connection. Right, you yourself with the Fool card be like, yes, let's do this, let's give it a shot, let's go, let's move forward. Right, and the King of Swords is also on board. All right, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Aquarius, for this reading, for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Aquarius, have an amazing November.